Hello, I hope you're having an amazing day. I am having some crazy synchronicities going on today, and I just wanted to stop and document it. I am out on the road for work, and the first stop that I made this morning, there was a man who came out to talk to me who reminded me so much of my father. And it was funny because it wasn't only the way that he looked, but it was also his demeanor. And when he came over to talk to me, I got, as you could see, this big smile on my face. And I told him that he reminded me so much of my dad. And I pulled out a picture of my dad, and this man had been wearing a hat, and he has a gray goatee. And I pulled out the picture of my dad, who was also wearing a hat with his gray goatee. And even this man got a nice smile out of it, and that was really nice. And then the second stop that I went to, I got deep into conversation with the woman up front, and her name is Jenny. And Jenny is the name of my very, very best friend. And we met when we were almost 13 years old, and she is one of my favorite people in the entire world. So we started having a conversation about how my best friend's name was Jenny, and then she said that her best friend's name was also Jenny, and that they met when they were 6 or 7 years old. And so that was a nice, fun story. And then the third place that I went into today, a woman walked up to me and asked me if I wanted to sit and have a cup of coffee with her. And I asked her what her name was, and she said that her name was Franny. And my mom's name was Fran. And the name Fran has obviously significant meaning to me because it was my mom's name, but my grandmother used to call her Franny and she hated it, but we love it. And my sister actually just named one of her puppies Franny. But in addition to that, after my mom died, I was pregnant, and I named my son Frankie after my mom. And my longtime boyfriend's name is Francesco. And so every time I write his name down or write Frankie's name down, I write my mom's name. So those were 3 things. I've only made 3 stops today, so I'm very excited and interested to see what the rest of the day is going to look like. Okay, so here's another one for you. And like, you just can't make this shit up, right? So I went in to make a sales call, and the person that I was going to talk to or needed to talk to wasn't there. She was out for the holiday. So the lady at the front gave me her card and told me to follow up with her next week. And what is her name? Streisand. Who names their kid with a first name of Streisand? Anyone who knows me, and now you know, not only am I a huge Barbra Streisand fan, but it was one of the major connections between me and my mom because she absolutely loved her. So every time I hear Barbara, it either puts a smile on my face or I start sobbing, but one way or the other, I am deeply connected to Barbra Streisand. And with the morning that I've had, this is just pretty funny, if you ask me. Well, it just so happens that the last stop of my day was right next door to my favorite ice cream place. And I have probably not been here in 8 or 9 months since my son moved, but this was our favorite place to go, and I stopped and gave myself a little treat today. Lots of peanut butter and lots and lots and lots of chocolate. On my way home, I drove by the park and I decided that I was going to make a stop real quick. So this is where I am right now. Look how beautiful. So I moved away from home a few years ago and I don't have the beach near me anymore, but I have a lot of lakes and a lot of waterfalls and a lot of very, very pretty water. And today I'm going to be grateful for this beautiful location and a beautiful end to my week. I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and please like my videos. I hope you have an incredible holiday and I'll see you soon.